Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to be an emperor of an army, a commander leading the men into battle? Well, with this project, you will be able to. Today, we're talking about a sponsored project. They're called Fortunas Finance, and they are doing some different things when it comes to rebase protocols. It's kind of like play to earn, but it's not really play to earn. I know that sounds a bit weird, but we'll get into it when we look over the white paper. But essentially, you can control your destiny and command your returns. So we're going to have a quick little look over their website and go through all the stuff and head over to the white paper. What is Fortuna is all about is it's the first ever decentralized rewards protocol. So DRP is what it stands for. Fortuna's Finance is building a smart DeFi ecosystem, one that has fundamental grasp on the principle of supply and demand. Gone are the days of Ponzi-nomics. Every Fortuna Finance investor requires contributing resources in order to generate cash flow by using a smart risk-reward structure. We are building an exciting protocol that will return reward holders for years to come, all while building multiple revenue streams and garnering investor trust. Choose your destiny. Fortuna Finance allows you to choose your APY with our unique DRP protocol. You can now tailor your strategy based on your risk tolerance, be aiming for safe return or risking time and resources to fight for higher returns. So essentially, when you buy your tokens, the Fortuna token, just going to stop you guys there just for 1 second. I actually do have a whitelist giveaway going on for Fortuna Finance right now. All you need to do is hit like, subscribe, and join their Discord. Link will be down below. And the first 5 people to create a ticket within their Discord and says, I watched Crypto Mayhem's video, I'm in for the chance of winning a whitelist. You may be one of the chosen people. There is only 5 being a giveaway right now, so make sure to like, subscribe, join the Discord, and let's get back in the video. When you buy your tokens, the Fortuna token, you can class them as your soldiers. So each token is a soldier. You can send out a certain amount of soldiers into a certain different battle. You've got different criteria of battle. You've got like easy ones, or you can just chill out in your castle and get a small APY. But the higher the battle is, the harder it will be, the more it will cost, the more soldiers it will cost, and the higher APY return you'll get back as well. So there is risk to it. We will go over that. Sustainable APY. Our high APY is reserved only for strategic and dedicated investors. This prevents whales from hoarding tokens passively and crashing a protocol whenever they feel like it. Our protocol also ensures that the API is sustainable for many months to come, as only the best investors will be able to achieve high return on investment. So, not like, let's say, Titano, for example, you can't just put $1,000 in, leave it for 3 months and cash out. You have to actively be involved with the protocol, with the project. You've got to put your Fortuna tokens into battle if you want a higher return, which still also costs some money. So you're also putting money back into the treasury, and that is why it's sustainable, because you can't just actively sit there and do nothing. You have to be involved, which I think is really cool, and it keeps the project active for long term. So what is the benefits of holding this token? So you've got true long-term reward. In Fortuna Finance, a high APY can only be earned through long-term holding and clever resource management, and that is what I'm saying with being able to go into battle. You have to be very clever with your resource management. It's kind of like a real-time strategy game if you kind of played that, but not very similar, but similar. This gives whales a major incentive to hold and buy rations while reserving the high yield for most dedicated investors. Independent treasury. In most protocols, the treasury will be invested elsewhere in order to generate revenue for the protocol. This puts the protocol at the mercy of other projects. However, Fortuna Finance Treasury will mainly consist of BUSD, which would be used to grow the protocol. BUSD is a stable coin, so it's backed by the dollar. So that is very good to know, that it can't just put money in and they're just going to lose it on some shit coin or something like that. At least they've got it into a nice stable coin, bringing in a nice percentage of income. And it looks like their liquidity pool will be paired up with BUSD again, so if the value of BNB goes up or down, it will not change the price of Fortuna, which is nice. Obviously, if the price of BNB does go up, they're going to miss out that opportunity of that, but it's better to be safe than sorry, so going with BUSD is very, very good in my opinion. They are planning on locking the liquidity pool for up to a year. This will make the project so it's rug proof for at least a year. Anti-dumping protocol. Unlike other rebasing protocols, Fortuna Finance smart contract will not have a built-in dumping mechanism in its smart contract. Fortuna's Finance Treasury will only consist of BNB and BUSD from the buy fees and Fortuna tokens from the sell fees. Automatic daily burning. In order to sustain your APY, investors require to purchase rations to keep their Fortuna tokens in battle. All Fortuna tokens used to purchase ration will be burned in order to reduce the total circulating supply, keeping the protocol healthy. I like to see that they are burning the circulating supply. Always good to see. Keep that demand higher. make the supply lower. Really good to see. Now we're scrolling down to how the project actually works and how it all functions. So we offer two different types of rewards, a guaranteed APY and a variable APY. The great part, you get to pick and choose based on your own risk tolerance. Welcome to a whole new era of DeFi where you are in the driver's seat. So with Fortuna Finance offers 6 different ways to allocate your tokens, each with a different APY and risk profile. The higher variable APY, the harder it is to win your rebases, the more time it takes to reach the maximum APY. Note, option 1 and 2 are guaranteed APYs and option 3 to 6 are variable. So if we zoom in here on this picture, you can see you've got leave it in a castle. So that is what I was saying before. You have tokens, you can just leave them in your wallet, which is going to be called the castle, and you are guaranteed to get 150% APY. Nothing else, that's all you are going to get. Or you can commit them to being the Emperor, which is also going to guarantee you a stable 520% APY. However, if you want to send your Fortuna tokens, soldiers, you're going to be able to fight with Spartacus, which is going to give you a variable APY of 25,031%. And if you want to do all the same and you want to fight the Attila the Horn, Alaric and Hannibal, it's going to go up higher and higher, and the harder it's going to be to actually win the fights and to obtain these APYs. So keep that in mind. So you can see here, if you want to fight with Hannibal, it's going to cost you it's going to be 137,045% variable APY. So that APY can go up and down as well, but keep in mind it's going to be a lot harder to actually fight him and complete it, so keep that in mind. If you've selected to fight a Roman enemy, option 3 to 6, after the 3rd day your soldiers tokens require rations to continue the battle. So if you are fighting, you're going to need more of the Fortuna tokens, more soldiers, like rations, to come in order to keep your men fighting in the battle. If your soldiers aren't provided rations, they retreat back to your castle, the wallet, and you lose the progress you made in the battle. So please make sure you've got more tokens on the sidelines in order to sustain your army to fight these different enemies. And it does say here, please note, your returns increase by 0.5% every day that you stay in the battle. So the longer you are in the battle, the more returns you are going to get. You can purchase up to 5 days of rations at a time and no more. Food spoils if it's not used within a short period of time, and rations won't work the same way. If you don't want to wait, you can increase your returns instantly with our NFT upgrades, Heroes and Cavalry level 1 up to level 5. Their cost is based on the amount of pooled Fortuna tokens. Enjoy faster rewards with an upgrade. So if we zoom in here, we can see boost your APY by upgrading your armory. You've got Heroes and you've got Cavalry on the right here. So let's have a look. Heroes first. So you can increase your chances to keep your rebases by 2 to 10%. You've got Marcus Aurelius, you get a 2% increase, and it's going to cost 0.25% of the LP. And it goes up by 2 all the way up to here with Constantine, which is 10%. And then you've got Cavalry on the right, which is going to be increases your rebase percentage on a daily basis by over 1,000%. So Cavalry level 1% all the way to 5%, and it's going to cost 0.25% of the LP or 1.25% of the LP as you go up. Once you reach the maximum APY for a war, rations increase by 12.5% per day. This increase ensures the investors aren't able to collect rewards forever and keeps the protocol healthy. Most wars profitability end in about 20 to 30 days after reaching their max APY. So that's basically saying if you go further than 30 days, for example, it's going to cost you a load more tokens. It's not going to be ideal for you. So that's as long as you would ideally like to be in these wars. The system is designed to reward strategic planning. It is also designed to sustain the high APY by rewarding only the most dedicated investors, fixing the mistakes made by rebasing protocols that precede it. Let's have a little quick look at the DApp design here. Our DApp is designed with simplicity and elegance in mind, tailored to suit our Roman theme. Our professional development team built our DApp to be one of the top one-stop shop for everything Fortuna's Finance. Just look how nice it actually looks. It really does suit the theme. It looks very high quality. The font looks like how it should be. You know, that Roman times, Roman font. It looks absolutely brilliant, and I can't wait to actually get on this and have a little play around. It looks really clean, really high professional looking. It's a really good job of that. If we scroll down a little bit more on the website, you can actually meet the team here. So here is the founder and CEO, Luke Tull, a 7-figure e-commerce business owner, expert full stacker coder, and a veteran IT professional with more than 10 years of experience leading and executing successful projects. Applied by the state of DeFi, Julius vowed to create a project that solves DeFi's greatest flaws, which is cool to see. Got Queco Inc., which is a company, which is the company that are building their DApp, I believe, which I think it says here. A development team that is focused on achieving excellence and ethical hiring in a DeFi space with more than 10 projects under their belt. They have taken coding and web design to the next level thanks to their professional team of developers and designers. If these guys are the ones building the DApp, it looks absolutely excellent, so good job to them. And then we have their marketing, the CMO, which is Natalie. Natalie is the person who reached out to me to make this video for you guys. She's brilliant, worked with her on previous projects. She does a fantastic job, so it's good to see her on board with the team as well. So that's the website, guys. Let's move over to the white paper, which looks very good. It kind of goes over everything we've just said on the website, so we'll just skim through it very quickly. Let's have a look at the retreating penalty to go over that a bit more. When retreating from a battle, your APY will drop back to a minimum amount, and the reward plus your original tokens will be sent back to your wallet. Secondly, early retreats run the risk of getting ambushed by the enemy. This means that there is a 50% chance of losing your cavalry or hero NFTs due to death by injuries. So if you are doing a war and let's say after day 3 you think, you know what, I want to get out, I want to retreat, I don't want to keep fighting anymore because it's costing you maybe too much money, or you just haven't micromanaged your resources well enough, there's a chance of you being ambushed and a possible chance of losing your cavalry or hero NFTs, which is good because it burns other people's resources if they aren't being smart enough with the protocol, which is good. However, the longer you stay in battle, the less likely you will get ambushed by a strong enemy when retreating. For every day, the third day of staking, the chance of losing NFT decreases by 5%. So if you stay in till around the 7th to 13th day, there's a percentage of not losing anything or a 30% chance of risking one of your heroes to die, which is good. Again, that's what I mean. It's like burning. So basically you're burning your NFT. If you leave early, it's going to punish you for just getting in, trying to get out quickly. Again, brings in that longevity of the project. Not going to make people dump on the project. So it's very good. Very thought through, which I like. They did have a private sale. That is now over, guys. But you can just see here where all the funds went from the private sale. It mostly looked like it went into marketing and liquidity, which is nice to see. You want a big bag of liquidity, and obviously you want funds to market. You want to get the awareness out there, just like this video. So guys, that is Fortuna Finance. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to this channel to be in a chance to win that whitelist spot that I mentioned earlier. You do not want to miss out on this project. I think it's very unique, it's very different, and it's on BNB. BNB is a massive chain, tons of money on there, and I'm sure this project will do very fine. It is the bear market, but this could be the type of project to sustain a rebase protocol within the bear market where you've got all these different battles and wars going on. So I'm Terry. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.